Why people with diabetes may struggle with intuitive eating. Hey, it's Laurel here, and I'm going to talk about what's missing with intuitive eating for people with diabetes. In type 2 diabetes, the body is resistant to insulin. And when the body's resistant to insulin, it may not be properly storing energy. And this can cause the appetite to increase because the body's energy or calorie needs are not being met. Insulin is also a hormone that typically decreases the appetite. And in people with type 2 diabetes, there can be higher levels of insulin. This can cause some pretty confused hunger and fullness cues. Kind of reminds me of this old car I used to have. I loved this car, but the dang gas gauge was always broken. And it was tricky going on long trips because I never knew when I needed more gas. Intuitive eating assumes that this gas gauge is working properly, that the mechanism that controls the appetite is reliable. A person without diabetes can look at the gas gauge and know if the tank needs more gas. But what if that mechanism controlling hunger and fullness isn't quite reliable? And with diabetes, we know that the gas gauge isn't quite working properly. So just like I did with my old car, I knew I needed to fill up with gas in the morning. So it can be counterintuitive to intuitive eating. Someone with diabetes may need to eat when they're not feeling hungry. So you don't get stuck on the highway thinking you have a full tank of gas and boom, your car turns off and you have to call your boyfriend and beg him to bring you some gas while you wait on the side of the busy highway. Not so fun. Or what it may look like is for someone with diabetes, they may wake up not feeling hungry, and that hunger might not kick in until 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And by then, all of those hunger hormones have built up in the body, and when you do eat, it can feel uncontrolled. You may not feel satisfied through the rest of the evening. Despite possibly feeling full, you're not satisfied, and that can lead to eating through the night. You do have to be careful though. People may think, okay, I just need to eat when I'm not hungry, but the pendulum can swing too far in the other direction. And when I work with someone, we make sure we can get that tank full, but we're not trying to fill the gas tank when it's already full so that the gas doesn't spill on our feet and then our shoes are ruined. And despite all of our efforts to try and clean them in the gas station bathroom, you still kind of go to work smelling a little bit like gas. Anyways, eventually we can get this gas gauge to work properly, and intuitive eating does come together. So you can have that food freedom while normalizing those blood sugar levels. And I'll be teaching a handful of people how to do exactly that. If you're interested, just click down below and book a free call with me. I'll look forward to chatting with you soon. Thanks.